the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. Always a pleasure, and I mean that, to be here with Kenny and Shaq. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the Bulls, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. And last year it became clear that this Bulls team was transitioning from the Derrick Rose era to the Jimmy Butler era. If you were in charge of the Bulls, Shaq, how would you build this team around Butler?
Well, Butler isn't a guard that likes to dominate the ball like James Harden, so you can still have an elite player at the point to complement him. I might want more of a second threat to add to a second option, but Jimmy Butler, great direction to go into.
Well, I'm not from the school of thought of errors. I'm from the school of thought errors are built after the fact, not while they're there. Butler's defense is great. I would still build a defensive-minded basketball team. I do like the way they can do that, and that could be a driving force moving forward.
Getting ready for the opening tip. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. Chicago, Illinois, home of the Bulls in a fine Eastern Conference battle at the United Center. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. This road trip for the Celtics kicking things off here in this one. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
Yeah, and they look like a squad that's enjoying playing together. I love what I'm seeing from them in terms of that chemistry these past few days, and playing well and winning games will do that for you.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Hey, this Celtics team has established defense as a key part of its identity. Coach Brad Stevens said, it's got to be our DNA. If it's not, we're in trouble. Forward Jay Crowder added, we play hard. Guys don't like that in this league. They want an easy, flowing game, but we play hard. Kevin?
They've got some tough physical players, DA. They don't take plays off. And as we get into the meat of the season, that rookie wall starts to loom. Chris, did you feel that rookie wall hit you your first season in the NBA?
No, I didn't. I actually felt the rookie wall fall on top of me, Kevin. I mean, it was so long of a grinding season. College was only about 30 games. The NBA, oh, man, 82 games, and you're flying, and you're practicing. It's more than anything you've ever done, plus the age difference and the maturity physically between you and your peers. And so it's definitely something that you have to get used to, and hopefully you have great teammates and some great trainers that can get you through that rough period.
Great points. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Boston, Thomas and Smart, the feisty backcourt pairing. Horford is out there with Johnson, and it's Crowder in at the small forward position.
Heads up aggressive move. The smaller man on him takes him right to the rim.
Smart with the ball. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Outside Thomas, off the pick. That one's not going to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Man, their strategy worked to perfection. Guys were getting great looks and then finishing strong.
So it's Boston now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Deadly from behind the three-point line in that game, and it really gave them the ability, I felt, to stretch that defense out.
And even once the defense extended, the shooters were already in such a rhythm, there was no way to slow them down.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of this game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Free throw good, Horford.
And Horford, a pretty steady free throw shooter. I mean, he had a few down seasons, maybe due to those pectoral tears, but I tell you what, he's been right up there around 80%.
And Al Horford drops them both. One thing the Bulls have to deal with that is unique to their franchise, Greg, is a extremely high expectation factor from their fan base.
And when you have a rich franchise history like the Bulls, it's a double-edged sword. Fans can always look back at the great years in the 90s, but they'll always long for a return to those days, and sometimes the expectations can be too much.
Here's Wade. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Wade kicks to Lopez. Outside Gibson, out to the wing. And it's Carter Williams, that time on the assist from Gibson. Carter Williams has got 5 now.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Butler against Crowder. Feeds it to Thomas. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Thomas got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, nice look by Crowder, finding the open man.
Carter Williams against Thomas. Gibson passes to Butler. Gibson the screen. Lock at 6 and taken away by Johnson. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Thomas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And Isaiah Thomas, of course, Chris, known for his scoring wizardry, but he's working to become an all-around player.
He's looking to become more of a facilitator. He wants to make the simple plays as well as the spectacular ones. Also, defensively, he's been making strides. He's watched a ton of film. A student of the game, he's not content to just put up buckets.
First free throw is good.
And just one of the most entertaining players to watch in the entire NBA. Isaiah Thomas at 5'9". Just impossible to defend. Scores from the perimeter, and he gets buckets around the rim.
And he makes both free throws.
Now, when you think about Isaiah Thomas, an expert penetrator, the lefty, he uses that change of speed, fakes, and hesitations. In fact, he probably has the most devastating hesitation move in the league. He keeps the ball on the string and the defenders on skates.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Butler dishes to Lopez.
Oh, it's such a disciplined defender. I mean, Horford with the mobility to get to the right spot and put his size to use.
Horford with the screen on Wade. Smart kicks to Horford. All alone. Boston, no good that time either. And Chris, do you think the new rules prohibiting hand checking have opened up the game for players like Isaiah Thomas?
I do. It's another reason to like the rule change. The big, the tall guys, they have enough advantages in basketball. It's great to see the elusive, the shifty players like Thomas use their speed and quickness to their advantage.
Now Carter Williams, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Three-pointer, Wade, score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Incredible touch from deep. As a defender, you cannot afford to relax on this guy.
Now Smart. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. It's Thomas outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 7 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Well, the three-pointer has always been a big part of Thomas's arsenal. I mean, the quick release, able to hit on the move.
Thomas with the steal. Lopez with the steal. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Butler kicks to Gibson. Johnson with the defensive effort. Celtics leading by 3. And here is Thomas. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Lopez throws it down.
And just dropping the ball down inside, a timely assist.
Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Johnson kicks to Crowder. There's the screen. Johnson the screen. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Thomas got 9.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Carter Williams. 5 points in the game. Lopez sets a screen for Butler. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Horford. Crowder the pass to Thomas. In the corner, Horford with it. There's the triple. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's just the vision of Thomas, spotting the open man and delivering the ball on time and on target.
Carter Williams kicks to Lopez. Pass to Wade. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Thomas a screen on Carter Williams. The dish to Thomas. From outside the arc, Chicago grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Inside, here's Gibson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. A lot of great young talent, Chris, coming in the game. Who could be the face of the league in a few years, do you think?
Well, I really like Towns and Wiggins. I really like this Minnesota team. I think their team can become a fan favorite as we see the game go on. Also, Kyrie Irving. How about Kyrie Irving? Just won a championship. How about Davis, Anthony Davis? I just think we have some great young talent. Excited to see what the future holds.
So fun. Mirotic is checked in for Taj Gibson. And a change for the Celtics. Jerebko's checked in for Johnson. Celtics have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Thomas kicks to Smart. Boston again missing.
He doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
Carter Williams dishes to Butler. Lopez a screen. Carter Williams the pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Just his first attempt. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now a chance, guys, to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Rondo.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
The Celtics with the lead. Now here's Thomas. 9 points in the game so far. Smart, wide open, he fires. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Lopez sets a screen for Carter Williams. To the paint. And it's sent back by Horford.
Wow, the rim protection by Horford. I mean, Al Horford standing 6'10", always played bigger.
Thomas with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams.
A moment here to see the numbers for Isaiah Thomas. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable, averaging 34 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Horford. Some changes for Boston. Olynyk, he's checked in for Crowder. Gerald Green comes in for Smart. And it's Rozier in for Thomas. So Horford gets 2.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
The pass to Portis. He feeds it to McDermott. And again, no good by Chicago. Celtics leading by 7. The 3. The shot's good from Jerebko.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
I mean, they've really owned this game so far. Dominant performance all around for them.
Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the layup. Portis has got his first bucket in this one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Rozier kicks to Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Chicago, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Rondo with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's sent back by Horford. Rozier kicks to Green. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And the Celtics lead by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Rondo passes to Portis. Now here's McDermott, guarded closely. 5 on the clock. A floater. That one goes. Count it. Rondo's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And something that has been a problem for Rondo his whole career. He's never been a great shooter from outside. Defenses will just sink in on him and invite him to beat him from deep. Doesn't stop his production, but it is hard to imagine just how great he'd be if he had more of a consistent outside jump shot.
Now here's Rondo. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Toronto. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Jerebko. Mirotic grabs the miss. As bad as Rondo can be from outside, Chris, he still has shown he can put up efficient shooting numbers due to how easily he gets to the basket.
Well, one thing we know about Rondo is he knows how to play to his strengths. He'll even occasionally take a 3 to keep someone honest on defense. But he knows he's at his best when he is cutting into the middle of the defense and making a play.
Here's Olynyk following the basket by Doug McDermott. Outside, Green. To the wing on the left. Trying his luck deep. And it's Rozier missing. Bulls trail by 6. Zipser, the pass to Portis. Outside Rondo. Back to Portis. Pass to McDermott. He dishes it to Rondo. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jerebko.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Screen by Olynyk. Rozier kicks to Olynyk. Shot to stop the drought. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
That's just a real lack of physicality in the post there. No reason at all that they should have gotten the rebound off that miss.
For Boston, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Free throw, no good for Green.
And they've been the more physical team, offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Oh, putting a little pepper on it, showing up. What little defense was there?
Celtics leading by 6. Here's Rozier, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Screen by Olynyk. And the wide open shot from Green. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Celtics lead by 9. Now Rondo. Here's the screen. Mirotic.
He doesn't have elite strength or reach for the center position. But Olynyk has light feet. I like to see him competing defensively.
And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They're up by 9. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And a guy who seems to improve every season, Jimmy Butler. He spoke with us about one of his biggest surprises.
It's crazy because I never thought that anybody would be preparing to guard me night in and night out. But they do. I have to learn to cope with that and still find a way to be successful on both ends of the floor. And it's a learning curve for me also, but I'm figuring it out.
And hard to doubt the dedication of Jimmy Butler. He's found a way to overcome obstacles at each important point along the way.
You know, he's a self-made player, and if Butler can stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Yeah, and starting off with a nice rhythm. Then the snowball. They're looking kind of invincible right now.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Jerebko at the 4, Olynyk at the 5. Isaiah Thomas out there with Gerald Green, and it's Crowder in it, the small forward. Here's Green after the basket by Nikola Mirotic. Outside, Green kicks it to Thomas. Outside, Green. And there's the feed to Jerebko. The offensive rebound. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Jimmy Butler. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 6th in steals, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Well, the numbers say it, Chris. NBA players have, on average, gotten bigger and bigger over the years. The game requires more movement. There's more movement on the offensive end, certainly, with teams now instituting different styles. Do you think that creates an issue of wear and tear, especially on the bigger players? And if that is the case, how should the league address that?
No, I just think wear and tear is specific to the individual, to the style of play of the individual, to the certain play of the individual. You know, it's not, I don't think you can just make a blanket statement and say it's too many games for everyone to play. Everyone is different. Everyone handles injury different. I think what we need to concentrate more on than the glass being half empty is the fact of what can we do better in the area of rest and recovery? What can medicine, what can science, what tools are out there that guys can rest and recover? Because the fact of the matter is, when it's over, it's over. And you're a young guy, you're playing, you have the energy. You know, I can't remember a playoff game ever being so tired that I couldn't play from wear and tear, because these were the moments that we waited for. So this is the NBA. This is the toughest sport in the world. And part of that is the grind of the 82-game schedule. You know, I really don't see anything wrong with that.
That's a great answer. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the players Boston really wanted when they traded Rajon Rondo to Dallas a couple of years ago was Jay Crowder. And since Crowder arrived in Boston, he's been a culture set. Arriving in the midst of a losing streak, he said, "I lost my mind. I pulled Coach Stevens to the side and asked him, what are we trying to do here?" And Crowder wasn't done. He went to the front office and to teammates. He said, "I play to win." Kevin, he'll accept nothing less.
Great stuff, DA. Thank you. And Green gets it to go.
They are up in this game right now, and he is one of the reasons why, given his stellar shooting from the field.
Gibson with the screen on Thomas. Rondo dishes to Gibson. And the Celtics gravitate towards scrappy players. They like guys, Chris, who can carry a chip on their shoulder.
Well, come on. That's been a common thread for this young team. Toughness, grit, and passion. A lot of their players were overlooked in the past, came to Boston, ticked off, and looked to prove a point.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one. Wade, he's checked in for Chicago. Carter Williams comes in for Rajon Rondo. Smart's checked in for Boston. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
And really, you got to commend the Bulls for the success they've had in the draft. You look at that roster, you see a ton of big-minute players who were drafted by the Bulls. They've done a great job of finding players to fill roles within that team.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 5. And Gibson kicks to Wade. Baseline J on the way. And the shot goes in. And with the Bulls and their draft success, a lot of it has come with picks, Greg, later on in the draft.
Yeah, the last lottery pick the Bulls had was Derrick Rose. Not a bad one there.
Yes.
But since then, they've drafted or made trades on draft day to find a ton of rotation players. Give a lot of credit to their scouting department for their continued success.
From deep, Thomas. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Celtics.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Lopez sets a screen for Carter Williams. Off the screen. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Lopez.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Johnson the screen. Thomas passes to Smart. It's deflected. Thomas dishes to Smart. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
Carter Williams kicks to Lopez. Outside Butler. The shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. Lopez. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And he knocks down the first one. Chris, in the NBA now, there are a great deal of power forwards who take bits and pieces of your game and add it to their own. But when you grew up, who did you model your game after?
Oh, wow. Well, growing up, I mean, it's very simple. You know, my favorite players are the players that I modeled my game after. You know, as a big fella, I wanted to be a ball handler, and so the best ball handler was Isaiah Thomas. I wanted to be a great passer, so I looked at Magic and Larry Bird for those areas. I wanted to score, and so I looked at Larry Bird and Dominique in those areas. You know, Hakeem Olajuwon, Charles Barkley. So, you know, that's the great part about basketball. You know, we see greats today, but they wouldn't be as great as they are if it was not for the generation that came before them. Why?
Yeah.
Because you kind of know and you have a bar that you want to set, and it's, you know, hard to know how much to challenge yourself until you see that bar. And so guys setting the bar, setting those expectations, setting those goals allows for guys to work on their game and get better. So, I mean, just think in 20 years, what will guys be doing out there with the generation that we have now out there setting the table for them?
Yeah, great perspective. Here's Wade. Right through the D for the layup. Wade's got 7 points.
Great movement on the play. Creates the size mismatch down low.
It's stolen by Wade. Here's Carter Williams. Olynyk with the steal. Down low. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And I think working himself to the line, an area where Smart really can excel. I mean, he's built for contact, that's for sure. Now, when you think about Marcus Smart, the 6th overall pick by the Celtics in 2014 after 2 seasons at Oklahoma State. Shooting has been the question mark. Those percentages are definitely not pretty, and it's about shot selection as well as his ability to knock them down.
And that one falls for Smart. And for Marcus Smart's improvement as a player, Chris, what do you think is the first order of business?
I think it's the shooting. This team has other players who can distribute the ball. Whether he ends up playing point or off the ball, his ability to score efficiently will be critical.
And so, Smart nails both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Crowder with the steal. And Thomas has it in the corner. In the corner, Smart with it. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 6 assists in the game.
3 triples for him this quarter. 4
Timeout.
overall.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And with a break here, let's look at the stats for Crowder. 16th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
Boston on D. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Carter Williams with the bucket. Carter Williams has got 7 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Carter Williams against Thomas. Now here's Smart. T right on him. Johnson, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Well, Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Wade kicks to Lopez. Inside and stolen by Thomas. Now here's Smart. Wade is covering, and the wide open shot from Crowder. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Crowder's got his first points of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Carter Williams dishes to Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. Smart up top. Wade is covering. Smart passes to Olynyk.
The Celtics working the ball around now from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Gibson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Carter Williams kicks to Wade. Here's Lopez. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And let's go to a rundown of the best point guards from the free throw line over the course of the last month. Here is your 2K leaderboard. 4th, Isaiah Thomas.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Well, it's a clear advantage for them on offense. It's almost like you have to pick your poison in choosing who to guard.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Chicago making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Gibson, and McDermott subbed in for Butler. The Celtics also changing it up. Al Horford's checked in for Olynyk. Jerebko comes in for Amir Johnson. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Thomas. And he can't hit the second.
Well, after getting to the stripe in the first quarter, he's definitely been more assertive driving inside.
And Coach Brad Stevens, already known for his X's and O's, a great tactician.
Well, let's think about his repertoire. Great plays out of timeouts and at the end of the game. Just as important is the confidence he instills in his young players. He does a great job of putting his players in positions to succeed. What he calls soaring with their strength. You accentuate players' strengths and try to hide their weaknesses.
Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. And here is Carter Williams. He has 7. To the middle, stolen. To the left side wing. Smart kicks to Horford. Shoots the 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Now here's Carter Williams. 8 points his last outing. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
Oh, you gotta love Rozier. Skying up for the dunk. Really seizing the opportunity and capitalizing with his tremendous leaping ability.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
And that one misses. And the Celtics with a time-tested template. Stock up on tough defenders, Chris, and find just enough offense to get the job done.
Well, and a scorer like Isaiah Thomas can really move that needle for you. But you're so right. So many talent evaluators, they just get infatuated with scoring. But when you start by looking for defenders, I think you're closer to a winning recipe.
Mirotic's shot is off. Celtics leading by 14. Here's Rozier. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. There's a screen. Crowder dishes to Smart. Boston again missing.
Even though he's struggling with the shot, it hasn't stopped his team from getting in front and maintaining this lead.
McDermott passes to Portis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The free throw drops for McDermott. Boston making a switch here. Green's checked in. And McDermott drops them both. Here's Smart. He's got 16. Passes it to Rozier. There's the pick. Horford kicks to Jerebko. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple.
After nailing an outside jumper during the first quarter, he can't seem to build off of it in this second.
Pass to Zipser. McDermott kicks to Rondo. to the wing right side. Mirotic off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Boston leading by 12. Picked by Horford. Uncovered. The rebound by Zipser. The Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Rondo passes to Portis. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And this is a young Celtics team. Even the vets still just entering their prime years. Chris, they've built from within, and what a great environment to develop in.
I mean, come on, one of the best. A great tradition and history of winning. A passionate and knowledgeable fan base. A committed ownership and front office. The players are given everything they need to be successful.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Celtics shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Rozier kicks to Horford. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
And you know that's something they've discussed. Coming into tonight, how can we take care of the basketball, push the action, but remain disciplined?
.119 left in the first half of basketball. Mirotic dishes to Rondo. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Zipser, the pass to Rondo. 5 to shoot. At the top of the key, Mirotic. From deep three-point range, the long distance 3 is buried. Rondo's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Rozier. He's covered by Rondo. And here's Green outside. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
In situations like this, they don't necessarily have to rush the shot, but they should try to get a fast, easy look at the basket here. His shot hasn't been going in, and they will probably have to look for someone else to step up and provide for him.
Horford with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Philadelphia. Again, the miss by Green.
Well, first let's talk about the pick. That was as lazy of a screen as I've ever seen. You have to commit on it if you want to get your teammate open.
Lets it fly, and that's not going to go. And we've finished one half of basketball. Celtics lead by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Kenny the Jet Smith is right there. And this here is the halftime report. Out in front at the half is Boston. They've got the 7-point lead. Shaq, what you think?
They did an awesome-orific job. That's right, Ernie, awesome-orific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-orific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free. It puts you in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. And as long as they keep protecting the ball in the next 2 quarters, they will protect the lead.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on the Bulls.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And in a matter of moments, they'll be starting the third quarter. Kevin Harlan standing by. See you, folks.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. And you know, Marcus Smart has been really making it happen, guys.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
Well, they showed that he can get on the roll from out there in the right circumstances. Credit his coach for respecting the streak. I mean, just continuing to call his number.
So it's Chicago now. 7-point differential. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Carter Williams is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. Here's Crowder. He drains the quick shot. Crowder's got the first bucket of the third here for the Celtics.
Superb recognition by Crowder to catch the D by surprise with the effective pull-up jumper, catching them sleeping for just a second and cashing in.
Now here's Butler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Gibson the screen. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Carter Williams.
Somebody's not reading the scouting report. How can you leave this guy uncovered from range? It's a mystery.
Johnson the screen. Crowder kicks to Horford. He tries for 3. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Butler dishes to Carter Williams. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And the basket by Wade.
Oh, no chance there for the small defender. Someone needed to rotate over and help.
Now Smart. 16 points for him. He kicks to Johnson. Gibson with the steal. And it's Wade in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. And that's 12 points for Dwayne Wade.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half. And you look over the career of Dwayne Wade. He was initially a slasher, but he's improved his shot and pull-up jumper immensely, and even has become a threat from deep if you give him space.
And here is Carter Williams after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. Carter Williams kicks to Lopez. Dishes it to Wade. They get it again. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Horford.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
Thinking again about how Wade's skills have evolved over the years, his offensive game has grown immensely since his rookie season.
And it's why he will go down as one of the all-time greats. His work ethic in improving his game. Fantastic post-up player as a guard. Wade's ability to score in any fashion is what makes him one of the great closers in our game.
Good on the second free throw. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Inside. That's good from Horford on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got assist number 8 now on the night.
And when he gets it in close, Al Horford is one of the best, one of the premier finishers in this league.
Now here's Wade. 12 points for him. 3-pointer. Wade missing again.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Johnson the screen. Smart kicks to Crowder. And here is Horford. He's got 9, just 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Thomas. The rebound by Gibson.
You can bet if he's left open from there again, he's probably going to knock that one down.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Lopez kicks to Butler. Back to Lopez. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Bulls have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line. And the first one at the line is good. Olenek is checked in for Boston. Both free throws good from Lopez. Celtics leading by 3. To the inside, here's Johnson. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 9 assists now tonight.
And you know what? He's underrated there. Johnson with length, athleticism, and he can finish with either hand inside.
Now here's Butler. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Lopez with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Lopez, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, it was controversial in Chicago, but the Bulls hired Fred Hoiberg to replace Tom Thibodeau. Hoiberg played for a decade in the NBA, and at Iowa State, he was the fastest coach in school history to reach 100 wins. In Chicago, guys, it seems he's loosened the reins a bit, giving the players a little more leeway to shoot with confidence and air it out offensively.
The players have responded. Thanks, David. Thomas, no good.
But these are just terrible shots he's attempted right now. No reason whatsoever for this kind of horseplay. You can see that he definitely takes rebounding seriously, and his size really helps him come down with plenty of those tough boards.
Bulls trail by 3. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart.
And the three-point game stands out as a major sore spot. It just has not been falling for him. I think at this point you start to get away from that shot. Try to engage in other parts of the offense. You don't want to hurt your team if that long ball isn't there.
Carter Williams, the pass to Wade. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. For Boston, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And Gibson sends it back. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Boston. Right now they've acquired the 2nd-best record in the conference. And of course Chicago, they're 5 spots away.
And I think for Boston, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
That's why you have to give a ton of credit to the players in terms of how they've played all season. And they aren't done yet.
Chicago trailing here. Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 10. Lopez outside. Wants to get it to Butler and does. For the lead. 6 on the shot clock. Wade for 3. And the Bulls get it back. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He truly has that unique blend of passion and skill. Does major damage on the offensive glass.
Smart kicks to Johnson. The dish to Crowder. There's the pass to Thomas. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Thomas got 13 points.
And with his usual degree of difficulty, I mean, that's an easy one. Thomas able to just catch and release.
Lopez kicks to Wade. Puts it up from 12. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 16 points for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Thomas dishes to Johnson. He feeds it to Smart. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Carter Williams. His last 10 games, averaging about 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Chicago calls timeout. And Marcus Smart, a combo guard. He hasn't really established himself yet as a big-time scorer or a playmaker. But you know what, Chris? You ask his coaches, and he finds a way to impact the game.
Oh, yeah, he sure does. He's a rugged defender. He's also one of the best rebounding guards in this league, especially on the offensive glass.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And then for Boston, Jerebko's checked in for Johnson. Green comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. Outside Rondo. He dishes it to Mirotic. Crowder with the steal. Jerebko kicks to Crowder. From deep, Green. No good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Zipser, the pass to McDermott. To the paint. There's Portis, and it's blocked.
Oh, and he's the rare player with a shorter arm span than his height. I mean, Olynyk is still going to get his share of blocks.
Rondo can't get it to go.
Total breakdown on defense there, but fortunately, he missed that one.
Green kicks to Rozier. Here's Jerebko. Pass to Green. Jerebko dishes to Green. Rozier, the pass to Jerebko. Kicks it to Green. Goes up again. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 3rd rebound on the night. The feed to Rondo. Pulls up on the elbow. Here's Portis. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Portis has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Well, he wasn't blocked out. He stayed with the play. You gotta love the effort.
Here's Rozier. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Oh, the fearlessness by Rozier. That's what helps him earn the trip to the stripe.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. The first one falls. Chicago making a switch here. Wade's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
For Chicago, they have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. And the free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Deflects the pass. Wade left side. The shot off that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Crowder kicks to Green. Back to Crowder for the tie. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Mirotic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wade outside. Passes it to Mirotic. Takes a 3. He can't get that one. Celtics trail by 3. Crowder with it. Now defended by McDermott. Green dishes to Crowder. There's a good screen. From past the arc. Here's Olynyk. Chicago grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Over to the left wing. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Mirotic has got 7 points.
But at his height, he can just rise up and get separation. And then, of course, the soft touch from distance.
Outside, Green shoots. Boston, no good that time either.
He has not recorded 1 point so far this quarter, which is nothing but bad news for his squad.
Pass to Wade. Back to McDermott. He kicks it to Wade. No good off the front iron. Celtics trail by 6. Jerebko, the pass to Rozier. 1:22 left in the third. Green. They need this one. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. While we're on a short break, we've got some time to break down the steal leaders at the shooting guard position over the last month. Number 1, Jimmy Butler. Second is Dwayne Wade.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
And how are they doing it? A collective team effort on D. They are as active on that side of the floor as they are on offense.
That's good from Jerebko. Al Horford is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Jerebko hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
1:11 left in the third. The pass to Portis. Dishes to Wade. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Wade's got 11 points in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had the clean block there, but the refs saw it differently, and they call the goaltending.
Chicago leading by 4. Pass to Portis. Back to Wade. McDermott with the screen for Wade. That's tipped. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Cold start to this game for him. A lot of his shots have been off.
On the wing, Green. Here's Rozier. From deep. No good on that last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls out front, up by 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Fred Hoiberg in a recent huddle with his players.
Keep our pace on offense, right? Keep pushing the ball, keep getting out and running. They're going to pressure. They're going to continue to pick up the pressure.
And Fred Hoiberg, moments ago in that huddle, wanting to keep that offense dynamic. He plays up the tempo role. That's something that's important for him. Loves pace. But they're facing some stiff resistance guys here.
Hey, listen, this is a war. Both sides working hard to try and capture that momentum in this contest.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got your Rebco. Amir Johnson is out there with Horford. And it's Green, and it's Thomas in at the point guard position.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
It's stolen by Johnson. To take the lead, Thomas, that's good. And the Celtics lead by one.
You just can't take away everything one way or another. Thomas is going to get buckets.
Thomas against Carter Williams. Feeds to Gibson. Butler in the corner. And slam dunk by Butler. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. It's going to be Horford shooting. Taj Gibson picks one up. Lopez, he's checked in for Mirotic. And a change for the Celtics. Smart's checked in. A free throw off from Horford. Chicago trailing here. Here's Zipser. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Somebody's not reading the scouting report. How can you leave this guy uncovered from range? It's a mystery.
Outside Thomas. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
He hit a three in the first half. Now he's searching for his first outside shot in the second half.
Passes to Zipser. Back to Carter Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Butler. That's tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Now this game is coming down to the wire, and rush plays like that show how much pressure the players out there really feel.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Thomas against Carter Williams. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Oh, just a master at getting into the body of defenders and shot blockers. Thomas knows how to draw those whistles.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Carter Williams kicks to Gibson. Gibson setting the pick for Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Man, he shines when it matters most. They love getting him the rock in key situations like that.
Now, here's Thomas. Inside, here's Horford. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. 13 points for Horford.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Gibson the screen. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Misses the three.
Oh, Kevin, he positioned himself perfectly and had all the room to drop that one in, just couldn't get it to go.
Thomas dishes to Johnson. Now here's Smart. Not a lot of room. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Smart's got 21.
You know, coming into the NBA, there was a question about Marcus's jump shot, but you knew he'd improve that.
Butler with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Gibson, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's good from Gibson. And both free throws good from Gibson. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Smart with the ball. Step back shot, and Butler sends it back. Now Carter Williams. The dish to Gibson. Lets it go from 14. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And here is Thomas. Johnson with a screen on Carter Williams. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Thomas. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. Now here's Carter Williams. Butler from outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, it looked as if he would never find his game after that awful first-half start, but he's really hitting his stride in the second.
Carter Williams against Thomas. He feeds it to Horford. And the shot falls short this time. The Bulls leading by 3. Butler kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. With the floater, the rebound by Johnson. Celtics trail by 3. Jerebko kicks to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Now, when you think about Amir Johnson, the last ever prep-to-pro draftee. Now, look, he was taken out of high school with the 56th pick by the Pistons back in 2005. Learning from the vets on that squad, he learned how to win.
And he knocks down the first one. And we're not used to thinking of 11-year vets still having room to grow, but you know what, Chris? That might be the case with Amir Johnson.
Well, it's interesting. I played with Amir, always a great athlete with high energy, great motor, but he's never averaged more than 28 minutes a game despite being that highly effective player. That could mean he's had a lot of tread left on those tires.
Now Chicago's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Carter Williams, the pass to Zipser. It's deflected from 12 feet out. Carter Williams can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Thomas against Carter Williams. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And how about the veteran savvy from Horford using the pump fake to put the defender in a disadvantage?
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Boston making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Not your run-of-the-mill big man from the line. This guy can stroke it.
Carter Williams against Thomas. Carter Williams dishes to Gibson. Kicks to Butler. Knocks it loose. Crowder with the steal. Down low. And the basket by Horford.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Carter Williams. Outside Butler. Gibson the screen. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Smart.
Oh, man, his form seems rushed today, like he's trying to get rid of the ball as soon as he gets it. That's why barely anything is going in for him.
Outside Thomas. Out to the right wing. Smart misses. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Chicago. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Carter Williams. Wade, right side. Lays it up and banks it in. Wade's got 13 points in the second half.
Magnificent team play. Great timing on that bounce pass.
Smart with the ball. Now Horford. Shoots it. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Horford. And that's now 8 points for Johnson.
Oh, spotting up and knocking it down. The big man, Johnson, can't be left alone.
Carter Williams kicks to Lopez. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Outside for Carter Williams. No good on the 3.
Ooh, can't believe he missed that one. I thought for sure that was going in.
Butler against Crowder. He dishes it to Johnson. Right side, Thomas. 4 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Bulls. And here's Wade. Up top, Carter Williams. That doesn't go either for Carter Williams.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Thomas passes to Johnson and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwayne Wade.
You know what? And not a bad foul there. Johnson, an excellent finisher inside.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And we're looking at the last ever Prep to Pros draftee. I mean, Amir Johnson taken 56 overall by Detroit in 2005. He's been in the league over a decade now.
Now here's Carter Williams. They set the screen. Lopez. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First one falls for him. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Here's Thomas. Horford. And it's Horford with the extra effort. Horford's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He has come out strong to begin this half and has really found his stroke.
Now here's Carter Williams. Here's Wade. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
One shot.
Money. There shaves a few points off the lead. And the later we get into this game, the more you're going to see him attacking the basket.
That one misses for Wade. Celtics leading by 4. Smart with the ball. The feed to Horford. Horford missing again. Bulls have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Butler on the wing. Pass to Carter Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Lopez a screen. Wade outside. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Just superb defense there. You could tell they definitely affected the release of that shot.
Drills it from outside. 24 points for Marcus Smart.
And that's how you build confidence in your shot. Smart, able to set his feet off the catch and shoot.
Wade dishes to Gibson. You can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Horford. Gibson with the steal. Carter Williams kicks to Butler. Got that one up quick. Butler's got 11 points here in just the second half.
I mean, look, he's just an instinctive guy. Helping his teammates generate some offense comes naturally to him.
Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He kicks it to Carter Williams. Shoots from 12. No good from Wade. Boston leading by 5. Thomas with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams. Thomas kicks to Horford. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And that's 21 points for Al Horford.
And that's what Horford can open things up for the whole team offensively. I mean, that's where he can. Off the catch and shoot. Bottoms up.
Wade passes to Carter Williams. No good on the 3.
I'm sure the D has no issue whatsoever with him taking those threes, but he isn't hitting anything from out there.
Now the pass to Johnson. Thomas a screen. Out to the right wing. To the inside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, and Horford doesn't always shoot a lot of free throws for a star big man. You'd like to see him getting that respect from the officials.
He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he is unable to get the second one. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Butler kicks to Wade. Rebounded by Smart. Here's Boston now. They're on an 18-7 run. Thomas against Butler. Outside Thomas. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Al. Big offensive night for you. How were you able to get to your spots where you like to score?
The guys were just finding me, and so it kind of freed me up a little bit and allowed me to get more shots. And we were flying around the whole game.
And you guys moved the ball, one of the best teams in the league, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Isaiah Thomas. There's a good reason he had a double-double. He outworked his opponent and outthought his opponent pretty much the entire night. Kenny, what did you like about his game?
It's not too often you see a guy crack 15 assists in a game. That's how in tune he was. Just great anticipation, great understanding of every defense that they threw at him. Exactly the kind of game a team wants from its point guard.
I know Isaiah Thomas well, and it doesn't surprise me at all to see him have a game like this. Beautiful job of directing the action, but, he does that every night. He's a player you can trust with the team's offense, and he's going to make that big shot, baby, when you need it.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, all 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Poles, man.
Yes.
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.